Hi everybody, welcome once again to another Low on Health Rambling. Today is January 17th, 2011. It's about 7:15. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody. It was a nice kind of day off I got from work. We get Martin Luther King Day off, so yay! Which kind of makes like the past month and a half I've had almost one day off every single week with the holidays and whatnot. But it's good to have days off. You don't get them that often. Unfortunately, I don't really take advantage of days off. If you haven't really noticed, I skipped last week doing a rambling really because I haven't been doing much. The past 2 weeks I've been playing Front Mission 3, which is of course the good old classic PlayStation 1 Squaresoft mecha strategy game, and reading my books. I'm reading the Spellsinger book series from Alan Dean Foster, in which case I'm on book 4 of the 9 out of the Spellsinger series, so I'm just tearing through the books. It's really nice to get back into reading. Of course I do the reading on my PSP. I use it as an ebook reader. In which case I can, read on my breaks at work. It's nice to just, basically, I'll get home, eat, do a little bit of front missions, little light gaming here or there, and then around 9 I'll go to bed and start reading and just usually read till 10 or 11 and get some sleep. But it's just real cool. Especially today, it was actually to have off and everything. It was nice. It was raining, a really big downpour here in the morning, and that kind of helped me just kind of sleep in. And I didn't really get out of bed till around 11, and because the whole thing was all upside down because it's Monday off, I decided to have chicken nuggets for lunch, my first meal. And then I really didn't want to drive anywhere, so knowing my house doesn't have that much, I had microwave popcorn for dinner. So this is my kind of 2 meals for the day. I know, big whoop to do. But other news going forward, not much. Like I said, just reading and gaming and whatnot. I've been producing a lot of year-end videos. If you follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel here, you may or may not have noticed I've been doing a lot of year-end reviews for gaming and stuff. I'm almost done with them. What else we got here? I finally got my escrow thing. I mentioned before I have a shortage and my mortgage payment will be going up X amount, and I kind of got the final number for that, in which case it is kind of more than what I make in a month. So it's going to be really, really, really super mega tight going forward in 2011. Really kind of bare bones, scary, maybe eating popcorn for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a while. But, whatever. We all have to suffer for, our decisions and whatnot. And it's better than have to get married or having kids or other whatever. So, not really complaining, just yay. Good news is my electric bill was only $60. How many people can say that? Electric bill, $60. Yeah, so, that's kind of good. I haven't been using the big TV that much, mainly because I've just been reading and doing, basic gaming on the PC and whatnot. But, just relaxing. So let me just go ahead and kind of talk about the other things I've been watching movie-wise, because I have been watching some movies. First one I want to talk about here is going to be Elf. Probably for, I think, the third time I heard somebody reference Elf, in which case I have never seen it, so I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll watch it. So I watched it knowing what to expect. Will Ferrell movies are, of course, hit or miss, in which case this one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It definitely has a little bit of heart. Once again, I can't really dig that Zoe, I forgot what the actress name is, the Zoe character. I really can't dig that actress for some reason. I don't know, I just can't dig her. And Will Ferrell's okay. It's not his best film. It's not his worst film. Worst, I would say, is probably Step Brother. Best, I would probably say, is Anchorman. And I also want to mention people roll their eyes at Will Ferrell. He has a Truman Show, Jim Carrey had a Truman Show, or Liar Liar were kind of his off things. Stranger Than Fiction is a decent Will Ferrell film that I will recommend to people. But moving on here, what we got next? We got Red, which is the Bruce Willis film that came out last year, and it's coming out. This is the retired CIA spy people. What happens to these agents, these high classified badass agents when they retire? In which case, this one stars Bruce Willis, John Malkovich, Morgan Freeman, and I can't remember the female actress name off the top of me. For the life of me, Richard Dreyfuss is also in it. It's just a nice little kind of night tale. It starts off kind of not really slow, but it definitely is action packed. I definitely recommend anybody to watch this. It's a good solid movie for not necessarily families but couples. There's stuff in there for the chicks. There's stuff in there for the dudes. It's a nice solid action whodunit CIA type of murder mystery type. Not really murder mystery, but it's a good movie. I was very pleasantly surprised with it and recommend it to people highly. Moving on here. Now, for some reason, I heard I'm Alright, the Kenny Loggins thing recently on the radio, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen Caddyshack in probably forever, and I probably never actually watched the theatrical release of it. I probably saw it in Comedy Central, probably a lot of people have, or FX, or wherever you watch it, but I never actually seen the full movie. In which case, I was like, you know what? There's got to be a high def rip of it. I'll go ahead and I'll watch the Caddyshack in high def, and I was, of course, I knew it was going to be great. I enjoy the movie, of course. Roger Dangerfield does a great job. Bill Murray does a fantastic job. Chevy Chase does a super job. It's just a really good movie. I was surprised it actually had boobs in it, and it has a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor that I guess a lot of edits that, of course, were edited out from the TV viewing and whatnot. But it was nice to kind of watch the movie, and once again, it's one of those movies where if you haven't watched it in a decade or so, go ahead and rent it on Blu-ray, or it might be up for streaming, I don't know. It's definitely worth watching, or at least if you have kind of older kids, show them the movie. It's a classic. These are kind of on the lines of like The Three Amigos and The Jerk and other just classic movies that kids should probably watch so they can see how good comedies are and then kind of how bad comedies are nowadays, in my opinion. But that's really just kind of about it. Not really that much else going on. We'll do these ramblings as more and more stuff happen, but really I've just been gaming and reading, and until I start doing more or have something good to say, maybe I'll do another rambling, but it might be a while. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.